folks, welcome back to Emerald Minecraft. Today we're doing a general tutorial going over the 5 different mobs that you find in the Nether. We're going to go ahead and start out with these lovely little creatures right over here. These are called zombie pigmen. Zombie pigmen are a lot like regular zombies, except for 3 main differences. Number 1, as you can see, they're all carrying swords, golden swords, and as such they deal a whole lot more damage than a regular zombie does. Number 2, they can run, unlike a regular zombie, which means they can get after you pretty quick, even if you're trying to get away. And number 3, if you attack one zombie pigman, all the other zombie pigmen in the nearby area will start attacking you. They'll charge at you from as far away as like 30 squares or something. So be careful around these guys, they're pretty dangerous. Another interesting thing about them is that if a regular pig in the overworld gets struck by lightning, it turns into a zombie pigman. So you can actually find these in the overworld, though it's very uncommon. And yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. I have to turn that off before it kills my blazes over there. Zombie pigmen have a couple of really cool drops, one being rotten flesh, just like a regular zombie. They also drop different armor of iron. And instead of iron ingots, they can drop gold ingots and golden swords, and they also drop gold nuggets, which can be used to make more iron ingots. Number 2 is this guy over here, my little hoppy friend. This is a Magma Cube. It's a lot like a slime. A couple differences. He's a lot tougher, and he can light you on fire, I believe, and he can jump really high. For example, this medium-sized slime can jump 2.5 blocks at least, and if I were to take off this top layer of fence here, he'd actually just jump right out. No problem. Here he goes. Yep, there he is. He's up on top of the fence now, and he makes his escape. Be free! Be free! There he goes. Magma Cubes have 1 drop, and that's Magma Cream, which is used in potions brewing. Go ahead and check these guys out next. These are called Blazes. Blazes only spawn from spawners inside the Nether, and only inside Nether fortresses. They can also fly, and they take damage from any type of water, though water is very difficult to find in the Nether. The only thing you can really do is to bring snowballs with you. Snowballs thrown at blazes will actually cause damage. Blazes also can fly, and when they attack you, they shoot 3 fireballs consecutively, which can light up the ground around you, and is really just not that cool sometimes. Drops that blazes give you are the blaze rod, which can be crafted into blaze powder, and then can be used to make magma cream or eyes of ender. The blaze rod is also a required ingredient to make a brewing stand. And last but not, well, almost last, I guess. Wither skeletons, jeez. Almost last is this massive whale of a creature called the Ghast. He's the one making the mewing, crying sounds. Yes, that's his face. He's a dreadfully depressed little creature. They also fly. See if I can hit him there. And he will escape on purpose. Yep, he looks like a giant whale octopus white thingy that flies through the air. And on top of that, he shoots exploding fireballs. Nice thing is these exploding fireballs can actually be knocked back at him, and hey, you're not supposed to get out. Get back in there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, well, now you're gonna get out just fine. Anyway, the exploding fireballs can be knocked back at them and kill them, which is actually an achievement that you can get in the game. And Ghasts have relatively little damage, however, because they are flying, they can be very difficult to catch. And they can attack you from very far away. They can actually see you from like 120 blocks away, which means that sometimes you have to have your render distance on far just to see the guy who's attacking you. The nice thing is they make a very particular sound right before they attack you, which, when you hear, you should probably just start moving so you don't get blown up. Ghast drop an item called the Ghast tier, which is a required ingredient in crafting certain potions. Last but not least is a guy that I can't actually spawn, that's why I really don't like him very much. And he is called the Wither Skeleton. Anybody who saw the tutorial on the general mobs, and my cool little skeleton dude over here, he looks a lot like a regular skeleton, except for a couple different differences. He's kind of covered in black soot, and he carries a sword, an iron sword at that. The regular drops from the Wither Skeleton are also bones, just like the regular skeleton, or coal. They can also drop their iron sword. And a very rare drop that you can get from them is actually the Wither Skeleton's skull, which is required to fight the boss, the Wither. wither skeletons are most commonly found around nether fortresses. Well, that's it for all the nether mobs. There's going to be 2 more tutorials after this on mobs and what they do in the game. And that would be the Ender Dragon, which is an entire cool little scene of me actually fighting the Ender Dragon. I think it's like 15-20 minutes long. And I kill him. It's also showing you the achievement, the end for the period, and how to get it. And also explains what to do in the end dimension to keep yourself alive. It's pretty informative. The tutorial after that is going to be the Wither, and it may be quite a while before I even upload that one, because to be honest with you, I've never really fought one in real life. No. I've always fought him with cheats, which makes it really easy when he can't, you know, like, kill you. So until I actually decide that I can fight him myself, I don't think I'm going to pretend that I'm an expert on him, because I really am not. These other guys, no problem. I can kill them off, no difficulty. The Ender Dragon, he ain't nothing. Wither, I'm not so sure about, because he kind of is intimidating. I'm sure he's not as bad as I may think he is, because I'm scared of cat. But, oh well. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. And go check out the other tutorials for the different mobs. If you want other general information, you can go look at the whole playlist for all sorts of things like crafting recipes and building and keeping yourself alive and building your house. These are set up for beginner players. I also have tutorials on all the different achievements in the game and how to get them. I'm going to be putting out tutorials on redstone and redstone devices and use of command blocks and just fun in general. Yeah. So go check it out if you guys are interested. Thanks for watching, and until we see you again, happy Minecrafting.